Hey folks, in this video I'm going to explain to you what you can expect to see immediately after you die. Hey guys, so one of the questions that I'm always getting asked is, what is it like when we pass over? What do we see? Are we reunited with our loved ones? You know, where do we wake up? What happens? So a whole load of questions in one question, but I'm going to try and explain it to you as best I can, okay? So when we pass over, we will be confronted with whatever vision we have imagined in our own minds that we will see. Okay, so for example, if when we're here on earth, if we have, God forbid, a road traffic accident, okay, and we pass away as a result of this, well then, you know, our expectation as humans would be that we would be transported to a hospital and worked on there, okay? So when you pass over to the spirit world, if you have gone unconscious and you have a transition and then you arrive in the spirit world, well, you know, you're going to wake up in an environment that's very familiar to you, or something that would be expected. The reason for this is if you wake up somewhere completely strange, somewhere where you don't know, well, you're going to go into shock, okay? And that's going to throw out the whole process. It's just not good for you. You're already dealing with your transition from the earth world to the spirit world. So to avoid you going into shock, you will always arrive somewhere that you expect to see. So in the case of a sudden passing like a road traffic accident, you will wake up in a hospital environment where you're surrounded by doctors and nurses, because that is what you'll expect to see. So if, for another example, if we take someone who passes away very peacefully at home in their sleep, okay, so they have a normal routine, very normal evening, and they go to bed, and during the night at some stage while they're sleeping they pass over. Okay, so what would that person expect to see when they open their eyes is their own bedroom, their own bed, you know, being very, very familiar surroundings, because the first instinct is not to realize that you have passed away. Okay, so of course they're going to wake up in a very familiar environment. They will have some time to adjust, and then they will be reunited with their loved ones in the spirit world. Okay, so whatever you imagine, even if you imagine that you're going to wake up on a cloud, or it would, well, it's not going to be familiar to you, but if it would be your expectation and something that you would be comfortable with, then, you know, that's likely what will happen. But the majority of us would have an expectation that we will be greeted by our loved ones in spirit, and that we will maybe sit down and have a cup of tea with them or whatever. But whatever your expectation is, that is what you will be confronted with when you pass over. So don't worry, you're not going to be taken to somewhere very strange. It's not like being left in the middle of a desert. You're not going to be left to deal with this on your own. You will get plenty of help and plenty of guidance going through the whole process. I hope that answers your question somewhat. If not, leave me a comment below, or you can send me an email. My email address is also below the video. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.